Forsooth Samuel took a vessel of oil, and he poured it out on the head of Saul, and kissed him, and said, Lo, the Lord hath anointed thee into prince on his heritage. When thou shalt go from me today, thou shalt find 2 men beside the sepulchre of Rachel in the ends of Benjamin in midday. And they shall say to thee, The female asses be found, which thou wentest to seek, and while the asses be left off carrying about, thy father is now busy for you, and saith, What shall I do of my son? And when thou hast gone from thence, and hast passed further, and hast come to the oak of Tabor, 3 men going up to God into Bethel shall find thee there. 1 man bearing 3 kids, and another man bearing 3 cakes of bread, and another man bearing a gallon of wine. And when they have greeted thee, they shall give to thee 2 loaves, and thou shalt take those of their hand. After these things thou shalt come into the hill of the Lord, where is the standing place, that is the forcelet of Philistines. When thou shalt enter into the city, there thou shalt have meeting thee a flock or a company of prophets coming down from the high place, and a psaltery, and a timpan, and a pipe, and an harp before them, and them prophesying. And the Spirit of the Lord shall at once fall into thee, and thou shalt prophesy with them, and thou shalt be changed into another man. Therefore, when all these signs befall to thee, do thou whatever things thine hand findeth, for the Lord is with thee. And thou shalt go down before me into Gilgal, for I shall come down to thee, to offer an offering, and sacrifice peaceable sacrifices. By 7 days thou shalt abide, till I come to thee, and show thee what thou shalt do. Therefore, when Saul had turned away his shoulder to go from Samuel, God exchanged another heart to Saul, and all these things came in that day. And Saul and his child came to the aforesaid hill, and lo, a company of prophets were meeting with him. And the Spirit of the Lord fell at once upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the prophets. And all men that knew Saul yesterday and the 3rd day ago saw that he was with the prophets, and that he prophesied. And they said together, What thing hath befallen to the son of Kish, whether also Saul is among prophets? And 1 man answered to another and said, And who is the father of them? Therefore it was turned into a proverb, whether also Saul was among the prophets. And Saul ceased to prophesy, and he came to an high place. And the brother of Saul's father said to him and to his child, Whither went ye? And they answered, To seek she-asses, and when we found them not, we came to Samuel. And the brother of Saul's father said to him, Show thou to me what Samuel said to thee. And Saul said to his uncle, Samuel showed to us that the she-asses were found, but he showed not to his uncle of the word of the realm that Samuel spake to him. And Samuel called together the people of the Lord in Mizpah, and he said to the sons of Israel, The Lord God of Israel saith these things. I led Israel out of the land of Egypt, and I delivered you from the hand of Egyptians, from the hand of all kings that tormented you. And today ye have cast away your Lord God, which alone saved you from all your evils and your tribulations. And ye said, Nay, but ordain thou a king upon us. Now therefore stand ye before the Lord by your lineages and by minas. And Samuel set together all the lineages of Israel, and lot fell upon the lineage of Benjamin. But he set together the lineage of Benjamin, and the minas thereof. And lot fell upon the mina of Matri, and it came unto Saul, the son of Kish. Therefore they sought him, and he was not found there. And after these things they counseled with the Lord, whether Saul should come thither. And the Lord answered, Lo, he is hid among vessels. Therefore they ran and took him from thence. And he stood in the middle of the people, and was higher than all the people from the shoulders and above. And Samuel said to all the people, Certainly ye see whom the Lord hath chosen, for none in all the people is like him. And all the people cried and said, Live the king. And Samuel spake to the people the law of the realm. And he wrote it in a book and put it up before the Lord. And Samuel wrote it in a book and put it before the Lord. And Samuel delivered all the people, each man into his house. But also Saul went into his house in Gibeah, and a part of the host went with him, whose hearts God had touched. And the sons of Belial said, whether this man may save us. And they despised him, and brought not gifts, that is, presents to him. And he let it go, as though he heard it not.